And good morning, good afternoon, Math Masters. We're going to be today, we're going to be working on problem set 14. And we're once again comparing fractions. So let's get started right away. Hope you're all doing well. I miss you all very much. And make sure you're getting your 25 minutes of Imagine Learning and 25 minutes of IXL Math in. So number one says, compare the pairs of fractions by reasoning about the size of units. Use less than, or greater than, less than, or equal. So we're going to compare the parts of the fractions by reasoning about their size of the units. So 1/4 and 1/5. What's going to be larger? Well, think about that brownie pan. Okay, let's think about brownies. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on a post-it note. You don't have to do this. You just put the straw with me anywhere on your paper. So let's say we had brownie pan 1 and brownie pan 2. And let's say we cut one into quarters. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the other one into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1/4 is this amount, and 1/5 would be that amount. Now I know those aren't perfectly to scale, but we can clearly see that you would rather have 1/4 than 1/5 if it was something you wanted, like brownies. So we could say that 1/4 is larger than 1/5. Let's take a look at the next one. 3/4 and 3/5. Well, it's a good thing we have this little guy right here ready to go, because we can take a look at 3/4 and 3/5. Now, what would be larger than that? Think about it in terms of the units. Well, 3/4 is closer to 1 than 3/5, is it not? You have to go 2/5 more, only 1/4 more. So we could say that 3/4 is larger than 3/5. Let's go to the next one, and it says 1/10 and 1/12. Well, once again, think about that. If you had that brownie pan and you cut it into 10 pieces and you took out one, and then you cut another exact same brownie pan and you cut out 12 and you took out one, what piece would be bigger? Well, the 1 out of 10 would definitely be bigger than the 1 out of 12. How about over here? It says 7/10 and 7/12. Well, you might think to yourself, well, 12 is a bigger number than 10, so that's probably the greater one. But no. Think about that pan. It's cut into 10 pieces and one's cut into 12. You get 7 of the 10 pieces or 7 of the 12. You're definitely going to want 7/10. It's much better than 7/12. Okay? And if you wanted to really compare these, you can go like this. We go 7/10 and 7/12. I could multiply. Where do 10 and 12 intersect? Oh, times 5. I can go like this. 7 times 5 is 35. 10 times 5 is 50. Excuse me. I meant to multiply by 6. Mr. Lake, no, you meant to multiply by 5. You're fine. So, I'm sorry, guys. I meant to multiply by 6. 7 times 6 is 42. 10 times 6 is 60. And then we go over here and have 60. 12 times 5 is 60. And 7 times 5 is 35. Whew, Mr. Lake's math brain. That's what I get for not teaching math every day. All right, so we're going to compare reasoning about the following pairs of fractions with the same or related numerators. Use greater than, less than, or equal to. Explain your thinking using words, pictures, or numbers. Problem 2b has been done for you. So there's 2b is done for us. Let's see what they did on 2b. We're looking at 1/5. Boy, I wish I could see that. 1/5 is less than 4/9. Okay, so how did we figure that? Because 1/5 equals 4/10. 4/10 is less than 4/9 because tenths are smaller than ninths. Okay, so we can see how they did it here. 2/5 equals 4/10. It'd be less than that because the tenths are smaller than ninths. Okay, so we're going to draw some pictures. We're going to write some words. We're going to have some fun. If Mr. Lake could just see these math sheets, boy, I hope my new glasses get it. Okay, we got 3/5 and 3/4, all right? So we already know here pretty much that 3/4 is going to be greater than 3/5. We've already proven that, right? So let's just go ahead and put 3/4 is greater than 3/5. We're not going to bother drawing pictures. Over here we have 7/11ths and 7/12ths, okay? Well, once again, we know that 12s are smaller than 11ths, right? So other than that, they're the same numerator, so we could say that 7/11ths would be larger. Here we have 4/7ths and 11/15ths, okay? Or 12/15ths. We have 6/7ths and 12/15ths. This one, let's think about that. 15ths are smaller. We have 12/15ths and we have 6/7ths. So 7ths are a larger unit. Let's go ahead and make a picture of this. And we're going to make 6/7ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there's 6/7ths, and then we're going to make 11/15ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we can see that they're smaller units. So if we have 12 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now my drawings aren't exactly the same, but what can we say about this? What would be greater if we had 6/7ths or 12/15ths? Well, there's one way to find out, and not an additional way we can find out. We could take our 6/7ths and let's just times it by 2, okay? So 6/7ths equals, and we'll multiply them by 2. So we're going to get together with 12/14ths. Well, 14ths are larger than 15ths, right? So we have 12/15ths or 12/14ths. Definitely 6/7ths would be larger. Okay, let's turn the page over. It says draw 2 tape diagrams to model each pair of the following fractions with related denominators. Use less than, greater than, or equal to compare. And the first one we have is 2/3 and 5/6. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our tape diagrams. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 2/3. And then we have 5, 6. Which one's going to be larger? Well, let's just take a look at 2/3. Can I multiply those by 2? Let's try that. 2/3 times, equals 2/3 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 2 is 6. So we get 4, 6. So 4, 6 are 5, 6. Granted, 5, 6 would be larger than 4, 6, right? Let's head on down here. We have 3/4 and 7/8. This is a tough one. Let's see what happens. Make our tape diagrams. And here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're doing 3/4, and then we're doing 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get a color in 7. So 3/4, 7/8. It's looking like 7/8 might be larger. Granted, these are not to scale. They're just kind of my freehand drawings. So let's just take a look at what we can do with the 3/4 to make them 8s. 3/4 equals 3/4 times 2, and 2 equals what? Well, 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 is 8, so we have 6/8. So 7/8 is bigger than 6/8, okay? And we'll go do the final one. We have 1 3/4 and 1 7/12. Well, this is a mixed number, so the ones are the same, okay? Ones are the same. And we'll do 3/4 and 7/12. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 3/4, 1, 2, 3, and 7/12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Which one's going to be larger? Well, let's take a look at 4 and 12. 4 times what is 12? Well, 4 times 3. So let's see how many 12ths this will be. So we have 3/4 equals, so we're trying to get to 12. So 4 times 3 is 12, and 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 9/12. So is 9/12 greater than 7/12? You bet it is. So 1 3/4 is greater than 1 7/12. All right. Once again, make sure you get up to 25 minutes of Imagine and 25 minutes of IXL. And I will see you tomorrow. Or not see you, but I'll be with you tomorrow via video. Have a great day and stay safe. Be healthy.